losing you was the biggest mistake they ever made. And this time around, it wasn't business as usual. Because you stayed not because things were perfect. You stayed not because you yourself was perfect. Neither were they. You endured the hard times. You endured the trying moment. The days where you feel you should walk away because you were not getting the vibes you wanted in the relationship. But you chose them over and over again. You were that beacon of hope that they could fall back to when things get detrimental. You were that pillar that supported them. You almost gave out yourself. You burned out just to see them shine. You burned out because you believed in what you shared with them. You burned out because you believed in what their dreams were. You stood through the thick and thin. The trying moment, the days of no money, the days where things were on a slopey road, the days where things were trying, the trying times. You stayed, not because they were perfect, but because you wanted to prove to them that what you felt for them was genuine. But what did you get in return? They left you heartbroken. They gave you sleepless nights. And when you tried to talk things to them, they felt you were overreacting. And then the day came when you walked away. Now they felt life was going to be business as usual. They moved on. They met a lot of people. They were happy, or so they made it look like. But deep down in their mind, they knew they lost someone very, very valuable. Nobody to caution them when they are taking the wrong step. Nobody to look them in the face and encourage them during trying moments. They met a lot of people, but they tried to see if they could find the same person, if they could find your character in different people. And all they kept getting was disappointment, letdown, betrayal, infidelity. And then it makes them remember that they once had somebody who cherished them, someone who honored them, who placed a crown upon their head. But what did they do? They threw it away just for the glams. They threw it away because they felt they could not be corrected. They threw it away because they were carried away by what they saw. They threw it away because they were carried away by the rave of the moment. They no longer saw the beauty in you because they felt they had outgrown you. They felt they wanted something new, forgetting that during the thicks and times and tough times, you were the pillar that made them who they became. They went on to live their normal lives. In public, they put on a charade of smiles and happiness, but in their quiet moment, they wish you never left. They wish they never told you to walk out of the door. They wish they never blocked you. They wish they never told you to go and never come back. And that singular line was what made you walk away. You walked away in tears, not because you were happy to walk away, but because you had given all. You had burned out trying to make them see the treasure they had, but they were so blinded by the moment. They were so blinded by the things they were involved with. They were so blinded by the friends they had, the company they kept. They kept comparing you with them. But now the veils is off their eyes. They now see truly what you meant to them. Now they wish you were with them. Now they wish they could quietly crawl back to you. Now they wish they had you in their moment. Because life without you has actually exposed them to be nothing. Life without you is emptiness. Life without you is more like they have everything, but they still feel a vacuum is there to be felt. They've tried different people. They no longer get honored. They no longer get respected like they used to be. They no longer get cared for. They come home to an empty room, wishing you were sitting just opposite, welcoming them in your arms like you used to do. They threw away the treasure they had just because they were blinded by what the world had to see. You moved on. You outgrew the moment. You endured the pain. You were strong. You picked yourself over. It took you some time, but you struggled. You healed and you became a better version of yourself. You did not leave yourself where they wanted you to be. You outgrew the woman they used to know. You outgrew that person they were so used to. And now you are becoming a better person. You are a better person already because things seem so bright for you. But in retrospect, they are the one wishing you never left.